I'm not afraid.
Yeah,
Take a stand.
it's been a ride.
Everybody.
I guess I had to go to that place to get to this.
Welcome back to It's Your Time, and I'm your host, Michael Brown. In the last episode, we talked about commitment. Today, we're going to talk about sacrifice. In order to be successful in basketball, you're going to have to sacrifice. There's going to be hours on the practice floor while friends are out doing other things. You may have to miss one or two parties or events with some friends because you know you have work to do. You know you might have a game, can't have a late night, you might have an early morning practice. You have to sacrifice. And guys, let me tell you, it's not just about basketball. It's also sacrifices you're making in life. I know you probably could step right into the next room and go ask your parents, do they sacrifice for you? And believe me, that answer will be yes. I have children, and I sacrifice for them. In order to have success, you have to be able to sacrifice. What it comes down to, you may have to sacrifice some friends. Because if you're hanging around with the wrong crowd, that's a bad influence, that's always trying to control you and make you do things that they want you to do, those kind of friends or associates, because they're not your friends, you will have to sacrifice and let them go. Let me give you a real life example of what happened to me. I was practicing on the Utah Jazz. I'm not going to tell you the guy's name because it's a very embarrassing situation. We drafted a young man when I was on the Jazz in the second round. Very good collegiate player.
Are you going to give a pause? 3, 2.
Let me give you a real life example. This is what happened to me. I was playing on the Utah Jazz. We're not going to tell you to play his name because it's a very embarrassing situation. We drafted him, the Jazz, in the second round. Very good college player. Playing on national TV, made it to the big dance. We drafted him. We're practicing 2 days. He hangs out the first night before practice. Comes to the morning practice smelling alcohol. Had a decent practice. Very athletic guy, real good skill set, smelling the alcohol. We had practice in the evening, about 6 o'clock. He's nowhere to be found. Went to the coaches, asked where he was at. My concern was maybe he overslept in a hotel room. Come to find out, they cut him. Sent him packing. Second round draft choice, cut after the first day. Let's take that back. Not even the first day, because he got cut after the first practice. Didn't even make it through the full day. Because he wasn't able to sacrifice. He wasn't able to put in line the things that was important to him. So obviously that hanging out, going to the club and drinking that night before practice was more important to him than playing basketball in the NBA. True story. I'm telling you this to scare you and to make sure that it doesn't happen to you. Surround yourself around positive people. Positive things happen when you surround yourself around positive people. On the collegiate level, they drug test. On the D-League level of the NBA, they drug test. In the NBA, they drug test. So if you're making a commitment to getting better, wouldn't you have to sacrifice the alcohol, the drugs, things you should not be doing anyway? Do not let those friends influence you to let all your hard work go down the drain. I hope that I'm able to help you learn some things that will help you on and off the court. Sacrificing is one. Until the next episode, I'm your host, Michael Brown, and it's your time.